It's 1 p.m. on the 21st of March 2004, 21st of April 2014. And I've been thinking of this time for months and months and months. Here we are, smack in the middle of the Grand Cross. I was just talking to Joe a few minutes ago about how Jupiter last night finished finally the final opposition to Pluto and also the final square to Uranus. And that's happened in the last 12 hours as the moon passed over Pluto. But Mars is there. It's all about Mars. Mars is less than 3/4 of a degree now away from exactness with all three of the other planets in the Grand Cross, and this is going to impact in the next 48, 72 hours. And I set out to do this video with a view of being really inspirational because so many people are using this as a time to launch, to begin, to initiate, and great, especially for throwing fishing lines into the future or planting seeds for the future. Great time for that right now. And expect these to really prosper come September. But we were talking with Joe and we said, well, what's happening? Why isn't there anything happening? What is this sense of anticipation? And I suddenly thought, Helio, let's have a look. And my goodness, heliocentrically, today, Mercury conjunct Uranus square Pluto on the new moon point at the start of March. Mercury's now at 10 degrees of Aries, and by the end of today at Helio, it'll be 14. Mars today is at 24.5, 25 degrees of Libra on the eclipse point of a few days ago, and it will be past that come tomorrow. I am calling today, the next 24 hours, as the time of maximum risk, maximum danger, and I'm not sure whether I'm certainly looking at something explosive, and I'm not sure whether I'm looking at a psychological explosion, as in the terms of human relationships going through the roof. I'm not sure if I'm looking at a military confrontation in some of the various hotspots around the world. I might be looking at, specifically, I think I'm looking at not so much earthquakes, because this is Mars and this is the Earth, this is volcano time. There's something explosive around right now, and this is the eye of the needle that I talked about last night, and the next 24 hours are it. And I was talking about what's coming after this, thinking, well, we've got to look beyond the Grand Cross. And as the Grand Cross fades in importance as we get into the second half of this year, and as Uranus-Pluto square begins to fade out over the coming 2 years, we're going to see the rise of Neptune in Pisces. And I think that's a pretty good thing. I will be focusing on that much more in the coming couple of weeks. But right now, in the coming 24, 36 hours, I'm more than a little concerned. So I guess if I were dealing with the Earth as my client, I would be saying, look, right now, I see you as in a state of potentially extreme volatility, where a number of subversive, potentially underhand, intense problems may suddenly arise, requiring both fast responses, on-the-spot decisions, potentially immediate action, but also, hopefully, objective, detached and impersonal ability to make those choices and actions in a way that is not confrontational, aggressive or head first. We're at the point of the Grand Cross, and I think the next 24 to 36 hours tops are it. It's Monday dinner time in England as I record this, so by tomorrow night I suspect I'll be starting to think, oh, dare we? Have we got through this? Of course we have, but it's ongoing right now. So whatever you're doing in the next 36 hours, if you're brave, if you're bold, go out and start something. Plant seeds now. You're in a lot of people now are in a very, very good position, very fertile, imaginative, creative and novel. Excellent time to make new beginnings, to plant seeds for the future. And for those of you that are going through all the angst that's been going on for years, it's escalated at the start of January and that's become so intense in the last few weeks, I'm really saying that 2-3 days now, you'll peak and it will start to plateau and then it will calm down within a week. So What can I say? Same as ever, folks. Hang in there. Catch you later. Bye.